Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Swati Gupta, Chartered Accountant. In this video lecture, we will understand step-by-step process of your diploma in IFRS registration. Also, I'll tell you what is your eligibility criteria, what are the documents required to be uploaded in order to get your registration completed. Okay, and also I'll guide you with the paper. What is your pattern, what is your pass percentage, and what method should be opted for giving your exam. So let's proceed. In order to start with your registration process regarding diploma in IFRS exam, okay, you simply have to go towards Google, okay, on Google and type, and you need to type ACCA, you need to type ACCA DIP Diploma in IFR registration process. When you type ACCA Diploma IFRS registration process, you'll get multiple links. When you need to click on www.acccaglobal.com DipIFR apply now. When you click on this, you'll get this kind of screen available. On the screen, you can simply see apply now option is given. To apply for registration for diploma in IFRS, click on this apply now. When you click on this, there are multiple steps available. Okay, and some guidelines are given. You can read them if you want. Otherwise, when you scroll down and reach to the end of the screen, you'll get an option get started. When you click on this, there will be another window which will ask you multiple personal information, like for example Miss. For example, I'm writing my name, first name, last name, and we can write our email ID. For example, my email ID is academics@caswatigupta.com. Okay, then when I'm done with this, I'll click on continue. You can put on your basic information, select it and press continue. Then it will ask you multiple more details like date of birth, okay, basic nationality, male, female, okay, female. For example, 13. And nationality, for example, Indian. Okay, then I'll give additional information, country, region, India. Give proper address. Why? Give proper address because when you get your exam cleared, then physical certificates are delivered at your home. Then you'll file your exact address, write your exact address, I would say correct address. Okay, write correct address exactly so that the diploma in IFRS certificate gets delivered safely and securely at your right place. It does not get missed in any form. Then write your mobile number, and that's how you will go ahead and save and continue. When you save and continue, then it will ask you to upload documents. Once you upload your documents, what are those documents? I'll let you know. Once you upload those documents, then it will ask you to make a payment. Use any debit card or credit card. I would recommend use any international credit card. In case if you have any credit card and if your payment gets declined, make sure you visit your bank application in your mobile phones and simply check your credit card control section. Therein there are multiple options given. Make sure you have selected it correctly that international payments are allowed. If you've allowed over there, you can simply make a payment over there. Once you're done with the payment and if you continue, okay, then you'll receive an email from the ACCA confirming your registration. In case if they require any other document, if they reject any document, then the email will simply suggest you the same. You'll get an email and you have to work for the same. For example, a document scan is incorrect. Upload the other document. Clear? Now coming ahead to very important part that okay, what documents are required to complete the registration process. It depends what is your current qualification. For example, if your current qualification is CA or CMA, if you are currently a qualified chartered accountant or a qualified CMA, your entire degree has been completed, there is no pendency, it is not like final paper is left and all, then you simply need to have membership certificate. That's more than enough. You have to provide your ID proof and membership certificate, that these two documents are more than enough. There is no other requirement. Whereas if we talk about any other mode via which you are entering and you are, I would say, willing to give diploma and IFRS exam, then you simply, for example, if you are a BCom graduate, MCom, BSc, MA, BA, MBA in finance, etc. Okay, if you have any sort of graduation or master's degree, then you need to provide that degree as well as some work experience letter. Very importantly, in this case, you are required to provide work experience letter alongside. Under this CA and CMA head, in case if you are already a CA or CMA, you are not required to provide any sort of work experience letter. Okay. Now coming ahead, in case if you are a CA and CMA or CMA, then you only require two documents, that is identity proof and membership certificate. Identity proof can be any voter ID, driving license, passport, Aadhaar, etc. Keep a scan copy ready and also provide membership certificate. Do not just attach your final mark sheet. Mark sheets won't work over here. Instead, membership certificate should be uploaded. Should be kept as a scan copy ready, and when you're done with your personal information, when it asks you to upload your documents, therein you have to upload these two documents. That's more than sufficient. Make your payment and go ahead with your completion of the registration. The same will be confirmed within a week or maximum 15 working days. Coming ahead, in case if you do not have CA or CMA degree, then you need to provide ID proof. ID proof is common for all kinds of, I would say, students. Secondly, you need to provide degree of qualification. For example, if you are BCom graduate, then you need to provide your graduation degree. If you are MCom pass, if you have MBA in finance, okay, you need to provide your degree of qualification. Qualification degree needs to be attached. Thirdly, work experience letter is required. Anybody who has graduated from commerce field, okay, can provide a letter of 2-year experience. For example, if you've done BCom, MCom, MBA finance, then you just need to provide 2-year work experience in accounting. How to provide this? We have a standard format given on the portal itself. We can simply download the same from the available portal. Okay, get it, I would say download it, print it, fill it, and get it signed, and then scan and upload it again. Okay. Secondly, in case if you are non-commerce graduate, for example, if you have a 3-year degree, okay, but it is not from commerce field, instead it is BSc, BA, okay, like this from any arts or science background, but it is not from commerce, then you need to have 3-year of accounting experience letter. If you do not have commerce graduate degree, then you need to have 3-year accounting experience letter. And lastly, you need to file self-declaration form. This self-declaration form also has a format which is already given in the portal. You need to download the same and then I would say file it, okay, sign it and then scan it again and then upload it. These are 4 documents required in case if you are not a CA or CMA but just a graduate or a postgraduate. 2-year and 3-year work experience letters are required. Let me quickly tell you how to download these. Simply visit on Google and type ACCA work experience letter format. Click on this and you'll get a form. ACCA Diploma in IFRS experience confirmation letter. Download this letter from here. Okay, fill this form, get it signed and then please upload it again when it is required, when you're filing it over here. Okay, when it requires your registration. Okay, similarly, when you type in a very similar way, when you type ACCA work experience letter, ACCA self-declaration letter, ACCA Diploma IFRS self-declaration letter. Self-declaration letter format. Similarly, it will give you the same and you can simply download it from here. You can simply download it from your work experience letter. Also, I'll share the links of both the letters in the description box. You can check it from there. In case of any query, I will also share the WhatsApp link and you can chat over there. In case if you want to join your exam, then the last dates are to register. The last dates are registration date, last date is for December 2024. 7 October is your last date. You have to pay a one-time payment of fees, that is £89. Exam fees will be repetitive in case if you sit for multiple exams. In case if you are not able to clear it at one go, then you will be required to pay the amount £135 for each sitting. The last date to fill your exam fees is 28 October. Here, now you can make the registration today and you might choose to give your exam 6 months later, 12 months later, maybe next December. It's valid. Registration fees is only one time. It is valid for multiple years. It does not get lapsed. Exam fees need to be given only and only when you are sure of the exam. Exam date will be December 5 and December 6, 2024, depending upon the, I would say, the country that you choose. Coming ahead, if we talk about exam, there are 4 questions and each question is of 25 marks. There is no optional question and the pass percentage is 50%. It is an entirely computer-based exam. It is entirely computer-based exam. Now, there are 2 types of exam, I would say options given, either center or remote from remote location. In both the cases, we have to give exam online. It is entirely computer-based exam. The difference is that in center, we use the devices provided by the center, whereas for remote location, we use the devices of our own PC, our own laptop. The main difference that I find between center and remote is that in your center, you are allowed to use any blank paper for rough work. Okay, whereas for remote location, in order to make sure that nobody is cheating, in order to, I would say, lesser the chances of any cheating and all, the ACCA does not allow you to take help of any blank paper during the exam. So it becomes sometimes a little tough and time consuming in case if you are doing any rough work on the portal itself. It's a 3-hour exam. One single exam needs to be written in order to get diploma in IFRS certificate. 10 minutes extra are given only for reading purpose. There is no negative marking. And therefore, I request, I recommend, I suggest that you should take and try to attempt 100% of the paper. The exam screen looks like this. It has highlighter strike through option which you can use for question purpose. There is a calculator given, but I would recommend that please use this type of calculator. It increases your speed. This online calculator might not be that helpful in order to answer such a huge paper. Scratchpad is given for your rough work area. You can use it for writing anything for your own purpose. No marks will be awarded or deducted if you have written anything in Scratchpad. Scratchpad is entirely your workspace just for rough work purpose. So in case if you are not given any rough paper, do not get worried. You can use the Scratchpad to do your rough workings. No marks are allotted or deducted for Scratchpad. Coming ahead, there are 4 questions as discussed. So 1 out of 4. When you click on this next, your next option is available. Okay, your next option is available. You can click on this next and you'll get, I would say, access to the next question. Talking about our question, there is exhibits. What does exhibit mean? There is a case study. Information of case study is divided into multiple exhibits. This is entirely your case study information. It can be A, B, C. There can be 2 parts, there can be 10 parts, depending upon the question. Exhibits tell you the information about the question. Then there is requirement section, which tells you what to answer, what actually you need to answer. Then there is response area, where to provide this answer. There will be a spreadsheet which is very equivalent to Excel but has lesser options, and then there is a word processor. How do you get to know, how can you check a past year paper? You simply go to Google again, go to your accaglobal.com, click on students. When you click on student, you'll get multiple options. Under students, support resources, when you click over here, you'll get so many information. This is about ACCA 3-year degree qualification. This is your diploma in IFRS. We'll click on this. Then you will click on this. And that's how you get entire information. If you are interested in knowing what is syllabus, actually the syllabus includes all the IFRS, IAS along with question answers. What are the documents? Okay. What is the level of English and maths required? What is your exam paper? Let's click on past year paper. You will get over here a list of exam papers that have been already there with along with answers. In order to check the scenario, the I would say the circumstances, how the paper looks like, simply click on this icon. This will direct you towards computer based exam screen. This is exact replica of the screen that will be available in your exam. If you click over here, you can see here there is a next option. Click on next. Read the information, click on next. Sometimes it tells you to scroll a little more. Read the entire information. 10 minutes extra is given to read these entire informations in your exam. There are 4 questions. Each question is of 20 marks. All questions are compulsory. There are no options given. You won't be getting 5 questions or 6 questions out of which you need to answer 4. No, this is not the scenario. All the questions are compulsory. Yes, we need to begin. And this is how your screen looks like. See, exact replica of the screen that we have discussed. For example, there are 4 questions. I want to attempt second question first. First question is very hard. I can use mark. I can mark it for a flag for later revisit and review, and then I will go on next and next question. Later, when I appear for all the questions, then there is a navigator option. When I'm done with this, I can go to navigator and see, okay, what is the status of my question. It can be seen that okay, this is attempted, this is not, and I can see my question number 1 is marked flag. I need to revisit. In case if I have any extra time, surplus time, I can revisit my question number 1 and do all the necessary steps that was required earlier. Here, this entire marking of flag for review, scratch pad, highlight, strike through, these are all only for student benefit, student convenience. This has nothing to do with examiner and their marking pattern. In case if you feel you are prepared, you have completed your syllabus, or if you feel by 30th September, by the registration date, you will be able to complete your syllabus, then only I recommend that please fill your registration and exam form. In case if you're finding yourself not completed the syllabus yet, or you won't be able to, please do not fill exam and registration, okay, just for trial purpose. For trial purpose, there are so many mocks and past year paper available. Try that. Do not waste your time and effort. Be prepared, be well prepared, practice questions as many as possible, read the entire concept, and then sit for exam. Okay, so I recommend that by registration date, you should be able to complete your entire syllabus along with revision kit questions. Then in October and November, do a full-fledged, thorough practice of questions in your CBE portal. Give multiple, I would say 10 plus mock, and then sit for exam in December. This is what I generally suggest. We take classes, okay, there are recorded and live lectures available in both Hindi and English languages on our application. Please make sure you check out our description box. Do like, share and subscribe. If there is any doubt, description box has links to chat with us directly. In case if you want to know anything about your eligibility criteria, any registration process, any classes, any other doubt, you can definitely reach out to us. See you inside our next video. Thank you so much for watching till here. See you inside our courses also. Thank you.